Bloop, blop.
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
The Ragnite capital
Ipsaria
of
was
the
once
world.
the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Rus was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Rus exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Rusi Empire. We will have Jutland taken. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Nope.
And how did the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any
Emperor
time cleaning house.
Penguins.
Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation within Jutland as well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. We can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit. And again,
Seems
be
weird.
amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well then, meeting adjourned.
It's about to get real busy around here.
It's a beautiful sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Ipsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily. Well then, I'll see you around.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
has a million belts. Belt man. With the power to buckle.
How far did we get?
The historian. What else can I do?
It's a letter. Let's read it. Knowledge will help you grow.
Ragnite. This is gonna be boring for anyone watching, so feel free to skip through this. Or watch later.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
What's this?
That is just one part of history.
Oh, it's over.
Only natural that I survived. But with all this continuous combat, even I have some cause for complaint.
Looks like the young ones are at their limit.
The battlefront's increased and we've been fighting non-stop. Seems about time the rookies would feel it.
What a disgrace. When I was their age, Nope. Not good. I'm becoming preachy as I get older.
Justin.
Guess there's no avoiding it. When we get back, we'll have to rejuvenate them a bit.
Do you mean that tradition from the main force?
I sure do. You in, Jorder?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Good of you to make it, gentlemen.
Good gravy, you've got some nerve rounding us up like this. At least let me get some rest and relaxation on my days off.
Don't be like that. The First Sergeant has a very important mission. Give him your full attention, you two.
An important mission?
From this point forward, we will conduct an infiltration op on the shower room.
Whoa!
What the
whoa!
deuce?
You can't do that, Daryl. Bridget and the other ladies are all using it right now. Oh, don't tell me you want to spy on them while they shower. That'd be terrible. What are you thinking?
I'll do it!
What? Mr. Isaac, at least think it over a little.
Silence? Didn't your mommy teach you to respect your elders?
My elders?
Oh, well, I just wanted to be a proper senior to my juniors who have seen non-stop conflict. Bloom, haven't you built up a lot of fatigue? There's the body, yes, but more importantly, I mean your spirit.
My spirit?
Men are simple creatures. If they see something nice, that alone will fill them with the strength to overcome any obstacle. Fierce combat on the front line abuses the body, wears down the spirit. However, if you engrave those two hills from your memory into your soul, you can overcome any kind of hell. That's what men are. Don't you agree?
2 hills.
Within your memories, do you have such hills that can comfort your soul?
Sir! No, sir!
Then let us witness them together, so that you two can overcome the hell of tomorrow.
What's more, this operation will unify us men further!
Huh. Typically, I'd be far too refined for such lowly lechery. But beauty bewitches both princes and paupers. I dare say all's fair in love, war, and wantonness.
Well said, Isaac.
Hey, Bloom, Isaac said this much. If you don't do this, you're not a man. Now be true to yourself. Don't you want to see him too? Helena's hills?
Whoa, Bridget, those are huge! And Tilda's a 10 out of 10. Wow, who'd have thunk Helena's skin was so smooth? Thanks. Your skin's amazingly soft, too.
Stop messing around and start washing yourselves, the both of you.
I'll do it! I'm sure this will blow up in our faces, but no regrets!
I knew it! I knew you were a man among men. Let's do this. Commence operation!
I better keep myself beautiful like Tilda. I'm kind of worried about my cum. I think I'm getting love handles.
Looks good on a girl your age.
You know it. More cushion for the pushin'. You're so cute and squishy. Ooh, like here. And there. Tara, stop! That tickles!
I feel a nosebleed coming on.
At least do it after you see the real thing.
All right, let's open the door to...
What are you doing?
Hamlet! It's not what it looks like, Captain. This is an operation to supervise the shower room.
Chill, Jordan.
If you're doing what I think you're doing, you better stop now.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, you're a man too, so you understand, don't you? The meaning behind our actions. I beg you, overlook it just this once.
As your commanding officer, I can't allow that.
Ha! Trying to act all cool just when things are getting hot. Must be hard being the captain, Deep down, you'd like to sneak a peek too, wouldn't you, you covert pervert?
Please, Captain, I need to see the Twin Hills.
So, you're the mastermind behind this, Daryl.
Sorry, Captain. I gave these young ones a dream, so I can't stand down now.
I can't let you act cool on your own, First Sergeant. I'll accompany you.
This fight is for our hopes and dreams. I can't give up now. Besides, I finally have a reason to pound you into oblivion!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I need this.
Is that the way you want to play this? Fine by me.
Something happening?
Huh?
Oh.
Captain?
I see now how serious you all are. I won't stop you.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Did he decide to turn a blind eye?
As if. He ran because he was afraid I'd beat him off.
Maybe he was just doing his job, but decided to look the other way. Looks like the captain's a nice guy after all.
The captain's a considerate man.
It appears you're all done talking.
Yep, with this we can...
Did you really think you wouldn't be discovered after all that noise?
Bloom, what were you thinking? You're better than this! Maybe I'll get a little bit nasty, just this once.
The captain knew! He realized that we'd been found out!
He made it look like a retreat, but he won tactically. Well played, Captain.
Hope you boys are ready.
That's how they lost the war. Let's see. No, I didn't mean to do that.
That is just one part of history.
I guess so.
That covers everything we needed to discuss. Anyone have any objections?
None here.
Same.
A perfect plan as always.
Love clocking out early. Hey, how about we order out and knock back a few cold ones here at the hideout?
That's a great idea. I'm always game for any invitation to drink.
We have been leaving right after our meetings lately. I suppose it's fine once in a while.
Count me in. I'm pretty hungry.
Sure, why not?
That settles it. Am Sol and I can grab the grub. What do you want to eat? I got a hankering for steak myself. Big, tender, and dripping with meat juice.
I want steak too.
I would prefer something a bit lighter. How about fish?
Fish sounds good. I had steak for lunch.
I think I'll have fish too.
Say what? You call yourselves men?
Why not just buy both?
It's bad enough we'll be buying booze by the barrel thanks to Vi. We should probably keep the rest of the order simple.
I'd rather not increase the number of us going to the store. As a precaution, it's better that we're not seen together.
True. One side has to yield then.
The majority says fish. You should concede to us, Basil.
I don't wanna. Plus, Vi's on my side. True gentlemen ought to concede to a lady's tastes. Besides, fish meat's practically a vegetable. I want steak, a real man's meat.
All right. We'll settle this the usual way. Got it?
Damn Skippy. Steak or fish, what'll it be? Let's leave it up to Lady Luck.
So be it.
Go for it.
What's up, Vi? Something on your mind?
Oh, no, not really. I was just wondering when we started deciding things with a coin toss.
Oh, that was...
Hey, you forgot already? The first coin toss was over what to play when we were kids.
Wait, that's incorrect. It was when we argued over the name of this hideout.
What are you talking about? The first time we did it was to decide what colored bouquet to give Miss Maria.
I can't believe you guys. Those are all completely different incidents.
Hell nah, my mind's a steel trap. Come on, guys, remember? We used to fight over playing tag or playing house, yeah? Saul wanted to play house, so I called him a girl. Then he started crying and turned it into a big freaking deal. That's when someone said we should flip a coin, and the rest is history.
You're the one who needs to remember. It was when we were exploring the ruins. We found this place and were trying to decide what to call it. Amlet, Violet, and you wanted hideout, while Freet and I wanted secret base. Neither side would yield. That was the first incident we started using the coin toss.
I'm telling you, it was when we couldn't decide on Miss Maria's birthday present. We couldn't decide whether a red or blue bouquet best suited her. No one would budge. That's the first fight we solved with a coin toss.
I remember how you were oddly worked up about that, Am. You insisted that Miss Maria would look better with blue.
You could have left that part out.
Okay, well, let's put that particular mystery aside for now.
Agreed.
Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's choose if we'll have steak or fish quickly.
Do it, Baz.
Alrighty. Heads for steak, tails for fish. No hard feelings. Now, let's do this. Ha-ha! It's heads! Real meat it is. Savory, succulent steak.
Rules are rules, Saul.
So be it. However, we're buying plenty of vegetables to eat on the side, Basil.
Sure, whatever. Come on, ladies. Let's bring home the bacon.
Good grief. If we didn't have the coin toss, we might never stop fighting. Anyway, I wonder who first suggested we use it. I can't seem to remember that either.
I did.
Really?
Miss Maria gave me this book, an adventure story, and I fell in love with the main character. Anytime he and his friends disagreed, they'd flip a coin to decide what to do. When I told you all about it, we started doing it too.
Oh, I remember that book. The one that went, heads or tails, no hard feelings, right?
Yep, that's what the main character always said. I read one of those parts to you all. Everyone liked it, so we decided to solve our own arguments with a coin toss too. No matter how big or small.
So that's how it went. We should be thanking you then. Because of that rule, we haven't gone our separate ways. Even with all our bickering.
Truth is, the real reason I suggested it is because of something Miss Maria said to me.
Oh?
We'd often read that novel together. When we reached the coin toss scene, she saw how absorbed I was, patted my head and said, "Try to be like the main character." In other words, to be the kind of person who watches out for their friends no matter what, who sticks with them. I promised her I would. Now that I'm older, I finally understand. I think she was worried that one day we might have a fight that split us apart. We were orphans, the only family we had. Without each other, we'd have no one. So if you're going to thank anyone, thank Miss Maria. It's because of her that we've stayed together all these years.
I see. Miss Maria really has taught us so many things. Wait a minute. Since you clearly remember who told us about the coin toss, that means you also remember why we started using it in the first place.
Whoops, you got me.
I knew it! So why didn't you say it sooner?
I was going to, but none of you would budge. And I was hungry.
That's the reason? Jeez, you really do things at your own pace. Now stop keeping it to yourself and tell me what it is.
Okay. As soon as everyone's back. Looks like we'll be walking down memory lane tonight.
Time to play for reals. Save first.
This is a true story.
I can understand that soldiers died during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Hamlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traitors had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the Grand General.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
Shield bearers have sturdy defenses.
Commencing operation. Be gone! Imperial Jutland!
Not good!
Turn the tongues!
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was naught but a burden. I wish for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you slayed?
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
From the palace terrace, everything looks black and white.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Amlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption. The lack of information on him is highly unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past. Perhaps I will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our former teacher. I am certain she would...
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady. Let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship, but the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Adele, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot after all.
Oh my goodness.
Knowledge will help you grow. There's much we can learn by revisiting the past. Then allow me to continue. Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors, each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies.
Jingo.
Basil Sabanci inherited his adoptive father's company and factory.
Basil Sabanci.
Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnite industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces.
Look at those boots.
Violet Sand was in military intelligence, although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Rusi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself. The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques.
Soul something or another. What's a something? Royal Guard? I don't know. Royal Alchemist, maybe? I saw him wearing that, which looks like royalty.
Solomon Kallenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of parliament, and allowed the war to continue.
Then this guy.
Amlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors.
What now? What now? Wait, can I move around?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Take a look, see.
Nice.
Good day to you.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? What is all this stuff?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Have a good one. Come on in.
What is this crap? Holy kapoopy. This is just crazy.
Come back anytime.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain.
What?
What's up? How are you? Yeah. Huh?
Huh.
Coupling.
What's up? How are you?
Hey, Captain.
What?
Trophy. How do I get it? Oh.
Nice. Yeah.
No.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Come again.
Much stuff. I need a billion KR. Oh. What's on the other side?
Hey.
Not yet.
What is it? Welcome! Come again!
Yo.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Come back soon.
Where?
Need something?
Terribly sorry. Well done.
Whoops. How do I, like, get stuff?
What's the matter? apologies. What's the matter?
Yo. Hell yeah. What do you want?
I spent all my money. What do I need to upgrade this? Experience? Oh, I see.
How about this?
No, I don't. What am I spending to make this happen? Jag 27 out of 200. Is that it? That's not it. I have no idea. I don't get... Oh, you're not a shot. Okay. I don't know how I killed that.
See ya. Yo.
What's the matter? Oh, what's this? We've got a new assignment.
Takedown missions completed. Enemies killed by rifle. Enemies killed by launcher. Please make all necessary preparations before deploying. Oh, what? Whoa, look at it. Complete squad training.
Op details are as follows. That is all. Dismissed.
Everybody have this? I was trying to look at the other characters. Items. Why can you not put that on? I don't get it. Oh, it's okay. You're that guy. Select team, I don't know. Great. Oh, I can't do shit. Sure.
Let's do this!
We can do this! Oh no!
enemy.
He died because of those Ruks. Don't look away. I won't go easy. Right beside you.
Me? To lose.
Can you dodge this? Farewell forever!
Well done.
Please hold your applause.
Now I'm even stronger!
Now I'm even stronger.
Now I'm even stronger.
Hey, Captain.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Have a good one. Come on in. Come back anytime.
How are you?
Hey, Captain.
Welcome. Come again.
Seems that way.
Just so.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yo!
What's up?
Welcome! Come again!
Yo! What do you want?
Oh, I think I get it. Maybe. No, I don't. If I pick this, it'll go automatically.
This?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get it now.
Pretty good, yeah? See ya.
What?
How you doing?
Did you need something?
Captain Gronkair!
Our next mission is to seize the Ruse Viceroy office in Ipsiria. The anti-Valkyria squad will provide a distraction, drawing the enemy forces away from Jutland's main army. Should the enemy barricade themselves, we'll join the main army, surround the city, and overwhelm the Viceroy's office. Either we annihilate their troops or force them to retreat. Regardless, the Ruse threat leaves Ipsiria.
So we drive the Empire from their domain, placing the country back in the hands of its citizens. And then?
I don't care what comes after.
Perhaps you should. I worry for the Ipsarian people, and the long-term consequences of our victory.
We haven't won yet. You know that, right?
Of course. Though I must ask you, as a squad mate and friend, have you considered what we leave in the battle's wake?
Here we go again.
I beg your pardon?
You always get ahead of yourself.
Must you even take issue with my forethought?
In war, the only thing that matters is the enemy in front of you. Distractions lead to death. Get that through your head.
Oh, well, I never. I should say the distracted one.
Please, Princess, calm down.
Godot. My apologies. 'Twould seem I'm behaving improperly again.
Is this going to happen every time they're in the same room?
Pish-posh! Enough of this plebeian poppycock. I shan't name any names, but the fish rots from the head. Perhaps we need a new captain, a true leader, like myself.
I thought I'd never get used to seeing a lover's spat, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. I guess it's a bit like our unit's tradition.
I can see it. That's a fitting description, First Sergeant.
I swear, you two are never serious. Ew, no girl's gonna go for some mean old man. Get a clue, you two.
I rescind my previous statement. Well, let's be more serious then. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bridget?
I don't care either way. Just do what you want.
I don't know, you still look pretty pissed. You're scrunching your face so hard it's making new forehead wrinkles. Don't come crying to me again if you can't get rid of them this time.
Wait, crying again? As in, you've watched Miss Bridget weep? Frailty, thy name is woman.
Maybe you should just drop it, Isaac.
Methinks the ladies doth protest too much.
That is all. They haven't decided when the op will commence, but count on it starting sooner than later. Prep accordingly. Dismissed.
Need something?
Well done. What's the matter? Seems that way. We've got a new assignment.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Banner...
October 1853. The Jutland army departed to attack the Rusi Empire, who was controlling Ipsaria.
Ipsaria was a point of strategic importance to both sides. More than half the land is covered with mountains rich with ragnite veins, giving a great many people work in the mines.
Your Highness?
I am all right, Godot.
All units, commence operation. Let's do this!
Enemy sighted! Intercept the enemy! Don't underestimate a soldier!
Let's end this!
Get out of my way!
Far too lordly to lose.
Keep an eye on them.
All's well, thanks to me. Victory shall be mine.
Commander down! Who's next? That all you got?
Governor!
Let's go!
Alright, let's do this!
Calm down.
Let's take him out! You're no match for us!
All right.
Time to shine.
I'll just give you Ruks.
What do I do? Burn them all!
Missed me by a mile.
Let's go! We're being attacked! Enemy commander down!
Alright, let's
go.
do this!
way to lose.
Oh,
Sorry.
let's do this.
Paupers. Farewell forever! Let's end this! Missed me by a mile. Farewell forever! Be gone with you! Over and get it over! Be gone with you! I'm gonna attack! Burn them all! Show's over! Who's next? So sorry! Don't underestimate a soldier! Me? Good.
Freezing up!
Huh? Show's over! Missed me by a mile.
Let's do this together!
Over and done.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go! Are you
Thanks.
Let's take that! We can handle this!
Very vexatious.
Farewell! Don't underestimate a soldier!
Rushing! Sorry.
Child's play.
All right, let's do this. Get ready.
All right.
You're mine. Take it all the way.
Commander down.
That wasn't satisfying at all. Who's next? Enemy reinforcements!
Think you could take me?
Get ready! Eat this!
All right.
To lose. Over and done.
No match for us!
Sorry.
I'll show you how a real man fights! You're so weak! Don't underestimate a soldier!
Freezing ice!
You're so weak! Too slow!
What the? Freezing ice!
Show's over! Allow me to save you.
Who's next?
Freezing ice! Sorry. We can handle this.
Intercept the enemy! No match for us!
Far too ordinary to lose.
Did it, Helena?
Don't underestimate a soldier! Let's take him out!
Can you dodge this?
Get out of my way!
Sorry. Let's go. Rushing water.
All right, let's do
Prince among
this!
paupers. Can you dodge this?
Watch out!
Show's over!
Enemy reinforcements!
Child's play. Show's over! Can you dodge this? Over and done. Huh? Show's over! Take them out! Show's over down!
Don't underestimate a soldier!
Can you dodge this? It's perfect!
We can do this.
Who's next? It's perfect! Be gone with you! Over and done. Take him out! It's perfect!
Focus up. You're hurt. Fall back.
Be gone with you! Show's over! Missed me by a mile.
I can
Show's
fight
over!
too!
Damn it! Show's over! Can you dodge this? Take cover! Show's over! It's curtains! Challenge! Show's over!
Focus up! I can fight too!
It's curtains! All the way! Over and lies.
Freezing!
Let's end this!
I can fight too!
Farewell forever! Can you dodge this?
I can fight too!
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this? Show's over! We go! Show's over!
I can fight too!
How about that? Take her, Benson! Show's over! It's curtains!
Push through reinforcements!
Let's take that.
I'll
Give you Ruks. You ready?
Let's go! Are you
Defense. You ready?
This looks easy enough.
Let's end this! Commander down! Me? Too lordly to lose.
We can do this! I did it, Helena!
Over and done. All right. Honest.
Going well!
All right. I'll blow
Let's do this together!
Watch this! All right.
Take it all the way!
That all you got? Commander down! All right. We keep going and neutralize the Viceroy office.
that?
An enemy. You can tell by his glare. There's no trace of intelligence. He has the eyes of a beast.
Come now, one pup does not a wolf pack make. Baring your fangs at an apex predator like me isn't bravery, it's buffoonery.
Isaac, you're an idiot. But you got a point. Something smells fishy here. Maybe it's a trap, like a decoy, or an ambush.
Who cares? Let's do this, Jordan!
Victory goes to those who were first to strike, First Sergeant. Hey, that's Ragnite glow.
He has a mana-powered prosthesis.
The rest of you, keep going. Finish the mission. That arm. Who the hell are you?
I have no obligation to answer you.
This will not go as you planned.
Our foe approaches.
Allow me to assist you.
I have a bad feeling power comes from within.
Let's end this!
In the name of Jutland!
Oh, shame. Keep an eye on them.
To face such sorcery exists in Jutland. That should do some damage.
Your Highness!
What the?
Are you not Prince Laertes? Heir to the throne of Ipsaria?
Huh?
Wow. Awesome.
He was tougher than the tank.
The prince?
Yes. At first I feared my memory failed me, but there is no doubt left in my mind. The eyes are a window to the soul, and a gaze that fierce could only have belonged to Prince Laertes.
A member of the Crimeus royal family survived. But why would he attack us? And that prosthesis? Something's not right.
I've read about a procedure in which a body's capabilities are alchemically augmented and even surpassed by Ragnite.
A mana-enhanced human.
Ew. And here I thought he was kinda cute.
We can validate the facts later. We need to prioritize the operation first.
What a stubborn group! Just give it up and be obliterated already!
Looks like a last-ditch effort.
Amlet!
Captain?
Well, now's as good a time as any. All right, everyone keep up with the captain.
Good to see the captain's still alive and kicking the enemy's ass.
Not like this.
Here they come!
You got? Commander neutralized.
I'm with you. Not like this.
Watch this!
Farewell.
not liking this.
Try this out!
Time to cut loose.
Here I go!
I'll give it my all.
Here I go!
Watch this!
Begin the lesson.
Bring out the booze! Hoorah!
Is that a new muscle? Is that a new muscle? Is that a new muscle?
Looks clear. I think we're finished for now. Provided everything went according to plan, the main army should be winding down as well. Of course, there could be more troops on the outskirts. Should we try to draw them out?
No, we should stay right here, strategically speaking.
Regardless, the residents will come out when the battle concludes. It'll be fine if we're welcomed with open arms.
But it'll be a hassle if they put up a resistance.
If that happens, I will persuade them myself. Once we convey our intentions openly and earnestly, they shall understand. If we can do that, I believe they'll accept us. And Jutland.
Yep. I'm sure Fifi can do it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'll help too.
Why are you being so competitive? I don't see the point.
We could use all the Hans we can get.
Captain Gronkair! Runner Nielsen reporting. Our army engaged a large enemy unit on the outskirts of Ipsaria and has defeated them. The Rusi forces broke formation and have begun retreating. Our troops are entering the city right now.
Inform the commanding officer that Vannergan's taken the Viceroy office and secured the area. They may encounter some residual enemy forces scattered across the city, but should rendezvous with us immediately. And be sure to show the citizens some care. We're here to free them from the Empire's oppression, after all. We cannot tread on their honor and dignity as Ruse has. These orders come directly from Princess Ophelia herself.
Yes, sir. I'll definitely relay that. I swear on my life.
I trust you will. Hans, a moment.
Sir?
The main force. How many did we lose?
I don't know the details, but the commanding officer himself said the death toll is far below estimates. The commander is calling this operation a decisive victory. We've won, and with minimal casualties. Is something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing. Thank you, Hans.
Yes, sir. I'll be taking my leave now.
Is something the matter, Bridget?
No, nothing at all.
Oh, our job's finally done. I could use a drink. What do you say, Jordan?
Drinking until dawn doesn't count as a drink, First Sergeant.
I can see it now in my mind's eye. Me, surrounded by doting Ipsarian damsels, the epitome of prestige and popularity.
Yeah, in your dreams.
Hey, wait! The captain hasn't dismissed us yet.
Come on! Hurry up, Fifi!
Knowledge will help you grow. Knowledge will help you grow. You're quite studious. How splendid.
As head of the Judish royal family, I have an announcement to all citizens of this beautiful nation. Our country's history is a rich one, having been passed down through generations from the time of its first blessed king. But a piece of that history, the lovely Molda, was unjustly taken by the Rusi Empire. What's more, these lands of plenty are the target of Rus's plot to cut us off from the resources that are our rights. Now, as you know, I value peace and friendship above all. The Crown made its utmost effort to properly resolve this situation through sincere action and earnest negotiation. Yet, the severity of this crisis has only escalated, and the people have begun to cry out for mercy. Considering these facts, I grow ashamed of my unworthiness. And so, the Kingdom of Jutland has decided to show its strength by standing against the schemes of Imperial tyranny. Therefore, I hereby declare war on the Rusi Empire.
The response to your column's been amazing.
Well, you did a lot to promote it.
What do you say to working for us again? You're single-handedly boosting sales. I'm sure we could swing you more money if that's what you want.
Nah, the freelance life suits me.
Fair enough. If you ever change your mind, just let me know. Honestly, ever since you left, the whole paper's editorial tone has shifted slightly.
Oh yeah?
It's like no one's afraid to speak up anymore. I bet readers have noticed the change as well. Just walking down the street, I can tell things are different now. Ever since we took back Molda, the fog of Ruse's oppression has lifted.
Still, it would have been better to avoid war altogether. But since that ship's already sailed, I suppose the people who pushed for it must shoulder that responsibility.
You say that like you had a hand in it.
Of course not.
Just do what you do best. Right. We're all waiting to see what you come up with next.
The whole industry's starting to mobilize, boss.
Hell yeah!
The smart companies are getting busy. War's just an excuse.
That's good business, both for Jutland and the Ragnite biz.
Good to see you, sir.
Keep up the hard work. But try to clock out on time, yeah? Don't make your mama cry.
Yes, sir.
The war economy's coming. While everyone's rooting for us to win big, now's our chance to rake in the dough. Don't get cold feet accepting orders, got it? Competition's already heating up.
You got it, boss.
Is this really all right, Mr. President?
Don't worry so much. If we don't ride out this wave, we'll be left high and dry while our rivals are swimming in cash.
But the higher-ups in the Ragnite Manufacturing Union were opposed to the war, weren't they? They stressed that instead of agitating the Empire, we ought to focus on negotiating for fewer economic restrictions. So, won't this lead to a direct confrontation with the Union?
Even better. I can finally outplay those tight-assed coots. It'll be perfect. That said, they do got a good nose for money. Chances are, they'll support the military as soon as they smell profit. And that's when the real games begin.
I get it. Okay, Mr. President, you call the shots.
And that's that. But boss, what's our next step? Even if we take orders, we don't have enough Ragnite to fulfill them.
Leave that to our boys in battle. We keep winning, and we'll be up to our balls in blue rocks. Stick to your quotas, okay? On that note, we're gonna give the anti-Valkyria squad our full support. After all, what better advertisement could there be than an elite force kicking Rusy ass with our weapons?
The Wunderkind of Jutland's government has returned!
I'm terribly sorry for being late.
Worry not. We weren't surprised at all when the messenger informed us of the situation.
It sounds like you had quite the debate with that moderate Councilman Lindegard.
I don't think politics would make for an interesting topic at the dinner table.
Everyone wants to hear about it. We were just talking about the day you persuaded the king on the necessity of this war.
You exaggerate, sir.
No need to be humble. Many of those here once held office as well, and they'd never heard of something so counterintuitive. To think that war would be what shines a ray of hope on a closed-off country. And what happened? The gunfire at the Empire's towering base in Molda became the light that illuminated Jutland.
Lord Mankind, I understand your desire to praise your future son-in-law, but it's a letdown hearing you tell the tale. We haven't even had a toast to celebrate his return yet.
Oh, where are my manners?
Please, excuse me, Lord Ostrad.
Don't worry about it, Lord Madkind. In fact, I'm quite thankful for it. Solomon, would you do the honors?
Me, Father?
Don't keep everyone waiting.
Very well. At this time, I think there is only one suitable toast to give. To Jutland's victory.
That's right, to victory.
To victory!
Furthermore, I have an announcement to make.
What is it?
The hostilities have begun. With that in mind, I'd like to delay Sophia's and my wedding until after the war. Until the day Jutland seizes victory.
Solomon, what's gotten into you? Does Sophia know about this?
This is my decision, and it's the first time I've mentioned it. I'm sorry for not discussing this with you.
I had a feeling you would say that.
You talk as if this has nothing to do with you.
Father, Solomon is very hard both on himself and on others. He feels that it would not be right for only him to be happy during this time of war.
It's all right, Sophia. You don't have to go out of your way to defend me. Please excuse my selfishness. I simply wish to focus on changing this country.
Our Ragnite supply is going to take a hit if Ipsaria falls under a Judish banner.
Well, it's not like Ipsaria is our only source of Ragnite.
That's true, but then again...
What's happening in Ipsaria? Jutland.
Excuse me. Where is that Ragnite going?
I've heard it's headed to Jutland. Who are you, by the way? Looking for work in the mines?
No.
If you're interested, I can put in a good word for you. They don't call it the Lands of Plenty for nothing. Why, it's thanks to Jutland that Ipsaria is back on its feet.
Thank you for your time.
There's much we can learn by revisiting the past.